Hello, Vinyl Community people. It's Mike, MGK Boston, back on a Saturday. Yeah, it's a rainy Saturday. I know it's hard to believe, right? Jesus. Anyway, like I said yesterday when I made that Friday cheers, I said I might throw together something, and I just was lying around here and thinking about something to do, and I thought, why not make a video? So that's what I'm doing right now. So two things, unexpected. Well, one unexpected thing. I got some VCLT right here. Just showed up today on a rainy Saturday. That's cheery. And I'm going to show a few things I picked up at that record show last Sunday in Seekonk, Massachusetts. Yes. So Colton keeps pushing the door. He can't make up his mind if he wants to come in. So anyway, I'm going to open this up. So this is from my friend Steve at All the World's a Stage. Hold on a second here. Yes. This guy right here, you know this guy, that cool logo. So yeah, so let's see what we got in here. Dun, dun. This looks like he had his friend Jeff Bezos drop ship it directly from Amazon. Didn't come directly from Steve's headquarters in Chicagoland. Oh yeah, we got some blues action here. Sonny Landreth. This is great because this is going to tie in nicely because I got some blues last Sunday. So yeah, it's I'm a seasonal listener. I dive into the blues in the fall, winter months, just like jazz. So there we go. I am pumped to listen to this one, Steve. It's got 23 songs on this. This must be a double. Let's open her up and find out here. What do you think it is, Colton? He's looking up here. He wants the plastic. Here, Colton. Nope. Here, come here, bud. Here. Colton says, thanks, Steve. He loves this plastic. There he goes. All right. Oh, there's a young Sonny Landreth on the inside. This is nice. Looks like nice liner notes on the inside of this. Yes, indeed. Some photos. I will fire up the old Denon compact disc player later on. Yeah, oh, it's two albums. It's a compilation here. So it's South of I-10 and Outward Bound. And they've put those two together on this double CD package. It's quite nice. Yes, all right. Retro World, not sure of that label. I've never seen it before, but this is nicely put together. So thank you again, Steve. I love it. That's really awesome. You can hear Colton chewing that plastic in the background. It's an all-you-can-eat plastic buffet. All right, let's see what I got last Sunday. So I'm not going to show everything. I just threw this video together in 5 minutes. So this is stuff that I've listened to since last Sunday. So I don't like to talk about it clearly unless you've listened to it and you can put some context to it. So this is, I guarantee not many are going to know who this is. It's Lonnie Hall. She was one of the singers with Sergio Mendes and Brazil's 66. And there's Lonnie up right there. Another trivia thing, little trivia note about Lonnie Hall. And this is her solo debut, by the way. Year on this one, I want to say 1974, 1975. If when you listen to this album, Lonnie sounds familiar, this is just a reading from the liner note on the back. It might be because you've heard her before. She was a lead singer with Brazil 66 for almost 6 years. This is Lonnie's very first solo album. It expresses Lonnie as an individual. It expresses her poetic simplicity and lets you know a real sundown lady. There she is, at sundown. There's a sundown, and there's Lonnie Hall right there. So the other trivia about Lonnie Hall that you may not know. So this album actually does not play like Brazil 66. If you don't know Sergio Mendes, you should check this one out. Look Around. This is Look Around, the title right there. Take a look at it. So this, so this, it's really loungy, but I really dig it. 60s groovy, and she was one of the female singers. So anyway, this is her debut, and it was produced by her husband. This guy, right there, Herb Alpert. And they're still married. Herb's got to be 90, and she's probably approaching that at least. I'm going to put a link in the description below to the trailer for the Herb documentary, Herb Alpert documentary, that is. It's just simply called Herb Alpert Is, and it's an excellent documentary. You won't be bored. This guy's a real Renaissance man, very interesting guy, an accomplished sculptor as well. a huge benefactor of Cal State Long Beach. When we lived out in California, I remember there's a building actually with his name on it for the music department, if I remember correctly. So anyway, yeah, it's just a little interesting trivia there. And again, that's Lonnie Hall. And yeah, so mostly covers on here. She does a version of Come Down in Time. That's a Bernie Taupin, Elton John tune. And a Paul Simon song, Wherever I May Find Him. This plays more folky than the loungy, but it was a couple of bucks and it was in good shape, and it's very nice. Very nice. The blues, right? So I kicked it off with that great VCLT from Steve. Here we are again, going over to Chicagoland for some Charlie Musselwhite, harmonica and singer. This is mostly instrumental, this record here. It's a 6-piece band. Really great version of Cristo Redemptor on here, clocking in at 11 minutes, 45 seconds. A Nice Day for Something is a very interesting track. Delves more into a jazz territory than blues. And that's the third song on side A on here. And then you can see the band on the back. And again, the name of this one, Tennessee Woman. This is probably 1967, 1968, the date on that one. All right, what else we got here? All right. Oh yeah, this was a great find. I was thrilled to find this. Got this for a great price. It's in excellent shape. The sleeve looks a little beat, but this is UB40's debut. Don't be dismissive. This plays more like, it's got like bass and drum, like dub style reggae. The confusing part for me, it's a double album. The first record is on 45 RPM. One side is a track called Madame Medusa. Blaze 1, kick back, listen to that one, wow. And then side 2, Reefer Madness. And the song, it's just as funny as it sounds, or as fun as it sounds. I had to get a light on here, I felt like it was in the dark. So yeah, Reefer Madness, people. So that's double album, UB40. It's called Signing Off, and they were just signing into the music world. Really great. I think it did really well in the UK, not so much in North America. But it's great. And you can see the other record here is on 33 RPM. Really, really great. You cannot beat the first couple of UB40 albums. I really love them. And I even listen to the other stuff too. And I'm going to show that off in a second here. Yes. There's the Rat in the Kitchen, right? 1986. This is post Red Red Wine. As if that wasn't commercial enough. Here you have this one. But this was in mint shape and I had to grab it. It was cheap. And the title track, Rat in the Kitchen, it's a really good song, actually. It sort of sounds like early UB40. The rest of this is pretty much filler, but if you're hanging by the pool, which I'm not today, but I could put this on and feel like I am hanging by the pool and just having a good time in the sun. And that's Rat in the Kitchen, UB40 from 1986. All right, back into the blues. Yes, it's John Hammond Jr. This one's called Mileage. This was his first out. He'd switched labels at this point. He was on Vanguard for a million years, from the 60s right up to this, I believe. And this is the first record on Rounder. Rounder's based right here in Somerville, Massachusetts. Colton, get out of there. But nope, he's chewing on my records. Can't do that. That's why Colton is only allowed in this room, you should know, when I'm in this room. He has to be watched at this point, little devil. So this is straight up blues. Like I said, John Hammond Jr., of course, his father was John Hammond Sr. You can credit him with discovering and signing Bruce Springsteen. Big producer guy. So this is the second John Hammond. Same guy, John Hammond Jr. Just look at here, he is a little older in 1980. And here he is right here on his second album in 1964. So really, really cool. There's a nice shot of the young John Hammond. Handsome devil, right? Getting all the chicks. Here he is on the back here. It looks like he's playing outdoors at some kind of a concert festival. And on the front, he's getting some mileage. There's his van. So yeah, this is all covers. My Babe, Riding in the Moonlight, Hot Tamales, Diddly Daddy, It Hurts Me Too. Great version of that on here. This is real good sizzling blues right here. Great harmonica player, great guitar player. Excellent. I just thought I'd show. I already had this one for years, but I just thought I'd show that for fun. All right, more blues. So this is Eric Clapton. This is around the post 461 Ocean Boulevard period, and he dives right back into the blues. This is when he had sobered up and he'd kicked the heroin. The release date on this one, 1975. Yeah, the print is so hard to read. And he was on RSO at this point. So Eric Clapton was here. It looks like some woman's back. He signed his autograph. So this is all, there's a couple of originals here, like Presence of the Lord. That was a Blind Faith song written by Eric Clapton. That's on here. And then there's some covers like Ramblin' on My Mind. That's a traditional. Further on up the road, he does a really good version of that, clocking in at 7 minutes, 22 seconds. And there's actually another Blind Faith tune on here. He goes, I Can't Find My Way Home. Jesus, Colton, that candle, you really don't like it. Knocked that off last night again. Got a guy. All right, Jerry Garcia with his friend Merle Saunders on the keys right there. And there's the great John Kahn on bass and Bill Vitt on drums, this guy in the background. So this is live at the Keystone. It's a club in Berkeley, California. I was really happy to see this. Sleeve looks a little worn, but otherwise the records, they're cleaned up and play great. There's a whole bunch of people on the inside. There's Merle right there. There's a nun. I don't know what's going on there. The things that we go on backstage with Jerry Garcia, right? So yeah, he played for a long time, Jerry Garcia band with Merle Saunders, and then he eventually, the other guy, Melvin Seals, Big Melvin. And so Melvin still carries on today. He calls the band JGB, excuse me, yeah, acronym for Jerry Garcia Band. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to see Melvin Seals, he just plays clubs. He's really good. I've seen him once. Check it out. Longtime collaborator with Jerry Garcia, because Jerry Garcia always had, just like other guys in the Dead, he always had his side gig, like the Jerry Garcia Band, which is this one. So this is a double album. Does a cool version of Positively 4th Street, the Bob Dylan tune. Jimmy Cliff tune, The Harder They Come, is on here. That's All Right Mama, version of that. Even a version of My Funny Valentine. This is just really, really solid, and I'm really glad to find this and get it into my collection. On the inside here, I guess it was on the, he was on the side here. On the Fantasy label. Right there, so yeah. Perfect condition, you can see that vinyl's looking good. So yes, all right. Jerry Man, yeah. Okay, so that's actually it. That's all I have to show. I'm reaching for the record and I don't have one. So one more time, get on over and subscribe to All the World's a Stage. My man Steve. Can't thank this guy enough. A real gentleman. Yeah. So get him in Gary physical format over here maybe next summer for my summer party if it doesn't rain. And we'll do some Judas Priest karaoke. That'll be fun. So anyway, folks, tomorrow, going to see these guys. It's not a concert, it's a sporting event. It's the New England Patriots. Colton's into that plastic again. Again, Steve, he can't thank you enough for the plastic. So we're going to go see the Patriots tomorrow, so we're excited about that. Maybe you'll see me on TV. Anyway, I'm rambling, so it's time to go. See you from the tailgate. Maybe I'll do a video out there. Later.